If you're trying to sell your home and your staging philosophy is still sterile dentist office, it might be time to stop. The sterile minimalist look isn't just getting a little boring and maybe a little overdone. It might actually lead to longer market times and lower sale price for you in the end. Look, for years the advice was simple. Paint everything in neutral tones, maybe even gray. To be fair, my house is still painted gray inside and I like it. But sterilize it as much as you can. Try to make it look like no one actually lives there. Put away the toaster, put away the kids' toys, and thin out your books. Nobody reads anymore anyway, right? Well, maybe not. Houses are sitting on the market longer right now. We're up to about 2 months in the Portland area. And one thing buyers are starting to clam for a little more is a sense of home, a sense of place to nest. And making it too sterile might actually start to work against us. We're looking for a home now, not just a place set up as an Airbnb. We're starting to see a shift away from minimalism and to something a little bit more lived in. This isn't about clutter, but it's about character. Think texture over tones, not just the colors of things, but woven rugs, maybe different materials on the dining tables, and so forth. Purpose over perfection. Sure, clear off the kitchen counters, but consider leaving some fresh fruit out. Note, if your house is vacant, don't use fresh fruit. It'll get moldy and stink. No one wants that. We don't want to be that lived in. Show a reading nook someone would actually want to read in. And if you want, stage it with a tablet or some other digital reading advice. Put something out that makes it look like that's where they'd sit to watch TikTok, since maybe that's really what they do, but set it up for what real people will do. Overall, think vibe, a place the buyers can envision themselves coming home in, setting down their keys, and feeling at ease. Not necessarily a place where they walk in and feel like it's a museum where they're not allowed to touch anything. This is exactly what we do at the W Real Estate Group. We come into your house, we take what you've already got, and we work with you to make the home feel clean and ideal still. After all, none of us lives as nicely as we present our house when it's for sale. That's still fair. But also, let's make it feel lived in and homey, so a buyer coming in can see themselves settling there and not feel like the house is so overproduced that if they were to move in, they'd screw it up. If you'd like a little help, reach out today. We often come in weeks, if not months, before the house goes up for sale to help you get it ready in a way that, first of all, is cost-effective and profitable, but also in a way that sets it up to attract the right buyer, because the staging that you use may not be appropriate for a $400,000 starter home as it is for something in the luxury market. The staging for a house in a rural area is going to be different than a condo, and you need an agent who understands that. So shoot me a message and we can set up a time to come give you a hand so you can get ready and have the best experience available.